Yeah.
And so we have Jordan Peterson's here saying, Candace Owens, at Real Candace Owens, a true Pharisaical pretender. She vociferously proclaims her devotion to Christ for no other reason than to elevate her perceived status. Her outrage is designed not to shout the truth from the rooftops, build bridges, or make peace, but to subvert Christianity itself, with its new force, to her own purposes. She is literally using God's name in vain. There are few more unforgivable sins. So he's saying she's doing exactly what the gropers are doing. Using something to turn things to support herself. Well, the gropers are doing it to support their political agenda. Candace is doing it to support herself. And Candace says, thank you for re-upping the most crucial conversation about Christ as King almost exactly a year later and once again during the season of Lent. After a year of thoughtfulness, I want you to know that I will never stop declaring it. She's responding to Andrew Clavin there from the Daily Wire. Jordan Peterson said, finally, if she wasn't the worst of hypocrites, she would forswear the Tate brothers, but they draw attention, and for a pretender, all attention is good attention, even at the cost, say, of the pearl of great price. All right, so what do we have here? We have Jordan Peterson. So this was the tweet, Candace Owens, blah, blah, blah. And then AP saying, no, you must look at the follow-ups. Okay, yeah, we got more from Jordan Peterson.
Woe to you!
Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You are like whitewashed tombs, which appear beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead men's bones and every kind of filth. Does that describe Candace accurately or not?
Kind of. She's not a scribe, you know.
Yeah, it is interesting. It's like, hey, you're pretending to be something that you're not. And this is actually perfect, right? She's pretending to be righteous. Everything she's doing is pretending, I'm the good guy, I'm the good guy, I'm the good guy. And you're being pure evil and deceptive and lying in order to demonize people, to stir up a mob against them. And you're defending you're defending Andrew Tate and Harvey Weinstein, everyone else. And then, I don't know, this is a pretty good description. It's a completely different context, but good description as far as being really evil and slimy, but pretending to be wonderful and righteous and holy and so on.
What I love about this is that, contrary to Candace and most people, he's actually using this in the proper sense, when he's quoting Jesus, who calls out the scribes and the Pharisees. When Jesus was doing that, he was not talking trash about the Jews. He was directly, harshly, brutally criticizing the authorities, the leaders, those who teach the law to the people. He wasn't attacking the Jews themselves. He was attacking the teachers in charge. And this is very common in Jewish history, where multiple biblical figures do the same thing again and again, calling those at the temple, calling those in charge hypocrites, and so on. So he's actually doing it the right way.
And it is extremely right. Why? Because if you look at what sort of people were on the receiving end of this kind of vicious criticism from Jesus, like just brutal criticism, just blasting away, calling them hypocrites, whitewashed tombs, appear beautiful on the outside, but inside are full of dead men's bones and every kind of filth. It's like a graveyard. You watch the tomb, it's like, oh, it's so nice. Look at that beautiful tomb. Yeah, and inside it's full of bones and every kind of filth. Jesus directed this kind of criticism at hypocrites who are leading other people astray. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So it's not just you're being a hypocrite off on your own. That's one thing. You're being a hypocrite and you have massive influence over other people. Those are the people Jesus blasted like this. That's a perfect description of Candace. Hypocrite, lying hypocrite, pretending to be righteous, pretending to be great, totally slimy and evil, and has massive influence over other people. That's why Jesus blasted them. It's not just you being bad on your own. You are influencing other people to share in your hypocrisy. And he blasts away at them publicly, right to their faces. But absolutely, like, really, really good application of this passage for someone like Candace. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside they're full of greed and self-indulgence. You shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to. All this for the Machiavellians who dare to use what is good for their own vile purposes. Machiavellians, they use what is good for their own vile purposes. And Jordan says, finally, if she wasn't the worst of hypocrites, she would forswear the Tate brothers. But they draw attention, and for a pretender, all attention is good attention, even at the cost, say, of the pearl of great price. The idea here, ladies and gentlemen, is you're saying you're the good one, you're the righteous one, you're the wonderful one, you're the amazing one, everyone's persecuting you because you're so good. If you're really good, would you be like the leading defender of the Tate brothers? In other words, if there was any doubt about your true motivations, because keep in mind, Peterson is saying it's all about her, whatever she can use to glorify and exalt herself and get more attention for herself, she'll do it. And thus she does it with the Tate brothers. And you can see it through the Tate brothers. If she was really the pillar of righteousness that she claims to be, would she have been defending the Tates? No, of course not. And then you've got Jordan Peterson, and Britta here says, Nick Fuentes says he was the first to use Christ as King in a political context. The purpose was to weed out Jews. Yeah, and that's the video we already checked out. So, all right, take a couple super chats, and then we'll take a quick look. We'll take a quick look at the beginning of this study, just because they give the historical background of the Christ as King thing, and you could take a look at yourself. You could take a look at it and decide. You can decide if you think their problem is really Christ is King as a statement of faith, or if they just have a problem with the way the gropers are using it. Could telling a Jew that the Bible isn't about him be anti-Semitic? No, that part I wouldn't. If you're saying, hey, as a Christian, this isn't about you. I'm not getting what I'm allowed to do and not allowed to do from you. This isn't about you. That part I can say it's just she's completely misrepresenting what he was saying, and then she used the groper chant against him, and then denies that she did any of it. And it's just, okay, you're not a person I can trust. You're not a person I can trust.